Oh,
What's up?
man.
Hi.
University's the oldest school that wake up, so we take for the I ain't gonna lie, that was 30. Hey, I saw super little in that who was a white mouth. That nigga was the last project. He beat you to the table? Yeah, he beat me to the table. Like, he knocked me off the table and he called me to the table. That's so like, I was going to step down and beat me to the table. He didn't call the move.
Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on another team from the ACC,
we can do this.
the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Blue Devils will kick it away first.
Thank you.
Coming out with it, it's Smothers.
Oh, Bob just went straight down.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
So let's see what happens.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, but not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying.
Let's sit around a little bit.
what your family and friends are saying, understanding how
You're not gonna get freaky with it by no means.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And I feel like the option
He's
is a
trying to
play
make
that
this
this guy
drive
can
move it
run
quicker.
in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing.
All
He
right.
had to keep the
Great
football there.
play.
The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Quick completion on the out. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smothers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To the air on 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Grimes. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Smothers. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hand.
Finally, like, what the fuck? How you gonna quit after 1 touchdown? You tripping? Oh.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cornhuskers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smothers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Here's the pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, Nebraska! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Smothers. Still running at the 40. Oh, a lot of space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big...
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barney. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll give it to Johnson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quarterback extends the play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husker.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smothers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wilson to pass. Throws for the tight end. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Smothers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going...
Turning it on! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Caught behind the line. It smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
NC State quick to the line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Wilson will throw. The short hands, it smothers. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll try to move the chains on fourth down. NC State comes to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.
I thought that was different.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass.
What the fuck is you snapping it for?
Use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the QB and
Nah,
receiver
he
are trying to
tweaked.
hook up there on a curl
Oh,
route, but the DB just had better coverage and he knocked it away.
Grab that bitch.
Now facing a third and long. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
No fumble?
Let's see just how daring they'll be
I
on
just made
fourth
the
down.
shit up. This nigga.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense.
All right,
here
y'all. It's
early
our
in this
time to
game,
wake up,
getting a
please. Our
huge stop,
time.
and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent
The
pay.
button.
Offense
How did
taking
you get
over
it
now
last
in
time?
great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Wilson to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because...
Oh, I'm moving my joystick around too much. I fucked it up.
The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Nah, I'm really that good with it. I ain't gonna lie. I just moved my joystick.
Because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw
Supposed to be in.
going to the right. Great job by the
Listen, I'm not going to debate. All I'm gonna say is I made the catch. I just moved my joystick.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The handoff to Johnson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Bringing the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. He's running free down the middle. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my nice stats. I like those long touchdown passes. I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
But it's not good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wilson will throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Makes the catch. It smothers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. With the catch, it's Hendrickson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. NC State looking to convert the fourth down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
I don't even want to use that play. That was not what I wanted.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
NC State going up tempo.
Well, the defense ran a long way that time in pursuit, but they were able to make the tackle for a big loss, and they've got to get lined up right away because the offense is going quickly.
Pulls it in. It's Rogers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Got it. Oh, y'all really like this. Oh, right.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wilson to pass.
Why are you lagging? Oh, dude. Bitch, I am screaming. I am lagging. My nigga. What? You tripping. Nigga got some shit off of me off of a good pass, and then got something off of me off of bad defense twice. What are you talking about? Hold on. Let me explain something to you. The underneath route, you the one that's moved right there, my nigga. Listen, you capital. Okay. I got you. You was quiet the whole time. That's the shit that made me funny. And I've been talking this whole time too. And you kept saying that shit. All I'ma say is you said, hold on, sir. You damn right. But let me explain something to you real quick. Is that you sitting here talking about so I threw 3 picks. You've been saying I should have been picked all damn game. Remember at halftime I only had 1 incompletion. Hold on, be quiet. I'm talking. I ain't gonna interrupt you because I ain't gonna sit here and make my shit laugh. No. You got 1 pick and you just said I had 3. What are you talking about? And then I only had one incompletion at halftime. I am that nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Good score. You act like you threw 3 touchdowns. We got the same number of touchdowns, gang. We got the same number of touchdowns. You got multiple. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Yo, all your points came from literally either open. Okay.
They'll line up for a second down play.
You a Divas guru, but you said I should have had a pick for 3 quarters. I mean, I ain't mad at you. I get it. I say that too if I was like that.
Wilson
If I was really,
pressure coming.
oh,
He was drilled just as he released the pass and incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. And he
I missed
his
that.
third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And
Another one where you only had 2. It's crazy. You think you that nigga. It's all right. Remember, you said you had 3 when you said you had 3 when you had 1. You said you had 3 when you had 1. You said you had 3, but you had 1. You said you had 3, but you had 1. You said you had 3, but you got 2. Nah, I ain't never denied scoreboard. That's what's crazy. You said you had 3, but you had 1. You got 2, but you said.
they go to the ground.
You don't get it, or you don't?
He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth.
When I chose to throw a deep ball, you sat here and got a pick. I respect the fact that you had 3 men on 1 nigga that was in the back. You know, I'm not. What the fuck are you? Okay. I don't understand what you saying. You saying the obvious for what? I said I respect it. I ain't. You ain't listen. Shit. It's alright.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air, it's Raiola.
Get the damn ball.
There, incomplete.
What are y'all doing?
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Oh.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked. Just very nonchalant.
Sneaks into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
What the fuck? Stop lagging. Please stop lagging. You know you
It's just
got that
that
big
kind
arm.
of day for
Can't
this
let you let
quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never
They're
been able
gonna
to
make
get
me in
into
the
a rhythm
string.
throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Thank you. Like, and I still threw a bad pass. Come on. We ain't been lagging this whole day.
You know, it's hard
Why we
enough just
want
to
to
catch
today?
passes in
I
college
swear, as soon
football,
as we
but to
start
do it
lagging,
while
we start
also being
losing.
cognizant of
Jeez,
where you
man.
are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
I got a house full of people.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been.
Why is it not doing an overpass? I need to get that bitch over. I should have tapped it one time. I gotta control the pass sometimes. Them niggas wide fucking open. Oh my god, shit. Shit pisses me off. Not the skull emoji. Bailey, literally, I should have just tapped it. I should have just tapped it, bro. If I had tapped it, I'd have been fine. I would have made that play. The over top wasn't the problem. The nigga is 6'5". He's a star tight end. He would have made the catch if I just aired it and tapped it instead of holding it down. So because I held it down, it damn near threw a bullet pass softly, which is why he was able to reach for it and grab it. Had I just tapped it, it would have threw a sky pass. So it would have just went crazy hot. It would have took hella long to come down. Yo, little corner, even though that nigga was in the front, would have been able to stop sky ball, and it would have been one-on-one, 50-50. I'm pretty sure that nigga would have caught that ball. It's a star versus a 6-foot receiver. Pretty sure I know who winning the toss. Like, my shit lagging. It won't let me pick my play. Come on, y'all. Oh, God. Come on. Stop this shit. Stop that. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Bailey, let me know how bad it's lagging on your side. My shit got glitchy on me. I'm not talking you. I'm talking to my chat. I'm streaming.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right down the middle.
Put the damn ball. What you doing, bitch?
Big hit on first down.
Damn.
Second down coming.
You don't want to do nothing.
Stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot
Trying
of
to give me one
today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that was a message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get them off the field?
Dude, my screen attention on it. It's a tie time. It's alright though. It's alright though, fam. It's alright. Okay. If you really want to catch work, you see my username. Catch this shit any day. I use the same team. No matter who you play with. Alright, bro. If you win a pick, South Carolina, I won't stop. I played against Alabama. This team came up with
I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking.
Outside.
I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
A few leg spikes, man. Crazy.
Down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is back.
This shit just what's crazy. That's Bailey. When I tell you, oh my god, actually, this shit ain't gonna let me pick the play. Oh my god.
And while the game is all but decided,
this shit be fucking me up.
get another one if you
Is
can.
that?
That's part of the fun, right?
Oh, that one.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
The shit just fucked me up. Niggas just said that. And they'll have like missed kicks and shit because that's the only time they'll lag and shit. Nigga, if I can get it to where I don't lag pass and whatever, I just don't want to.
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone.
Oh, he out of there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wilson to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is his
get over sooner.
Interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
You funny for that. Everybody usually see what happens when nobody's on stream.
Well,
I like to see what happens.
Lose a few and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this would have gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah,
200 passing.
too proud about in this
You
one
should
here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to
Oh
go
my
back
God, we
and
was doing so good the first two games. Chat, we was doing so good the first two games. Chat, sorry, come back from that. I was bad this play.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape.
So you know what my real weakness is defense, but at the end of the day, I should never start forcing shit, even if it is where
That's going to do it from here
score
for
is
David
bad.
Pollock and Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis, and you've been
I'll
watching.
just sit there and make it worse. See, look, at the end of the day, I know what's going to give me the ball up point. I mean, and then at the end of each play and shit, like, I'm peeping whether or not I should sit here and make a quick, what's it called? Make a quick audible and just restart the play and pick some other shit. But at the end of the day, I should have just played better defense. Sometimes I'll be lacking. Like, defense is 82, the offense is 78. I'm cool with the offense and everything. But, like, niggas dead ass playing this shit, using a whole bunch of different teams and shit. I don't even be coming out here doing the most motherfuckers. I don't ever be grabbing certain teams just because there ain't no reason to. But I'm finna start doing that shit. Some niggas really do this shit up here holding the shit.
The storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
How the fuck I end up going against them?
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got it behind the line. It's Lemon. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
To the air, it's Ncaa. Got a man, it's Crockett. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
He wants to change this route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Lemon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man. It's Lemon. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Either.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Can't quite make the connection there.
Fact you overdo this shit by myself.
As a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, on third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got him first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. To throw again. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. From the one, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. They'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defenders time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Ncaa.
Oh, bad pass.
Intercepting, the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back.
I stepping on this motherfucker. He plays on purpose. I was in the open corner. Bad play.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Okay, it's not that bad check. It's not a bad check. Oh, this nigga outside kicking this shit.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral
it. Okay, we running.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
That's reeled in. It's Lemon. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Fires left.
Oh,
that's going to fall to the ground incomplete.
That's something. I don't really see that.
Third down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Trojan. Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you're going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Simpson. The short hands, it's Miller. At the 35, he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown Tide! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Fires it.
Why is it throwing it like that? Why did it take so long to come?
Turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Pulls it in, it's Miller. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed behind the line. It's
glitching. Oh my god. I want to scream, but this shit
the offense is trying to get a quick one. See if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
And they're going to try to convert on fourth down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And makes a catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation,
I don't know if this is going to be a red thing.
Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
That's caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Bama. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers. They've got to regroup here at halftime.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Lemon. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Throws toward the end zone. Makes the grab down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, USC.
And that touchdown was massive for the offense. Gives them confidence heading into halftime. But remember, they're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, so they get an opportunity to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. From the gun.
Oh, yeah, not too far.
He won't make it. Stop just short on the 2-point conversion attempt.
No,
And that's how this first half will come to a close.
You know? Okay, yeah.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Going for it all.
Damn, I needed you guys to catch that. Needed you guys to catch that.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll They'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. Running to Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa.
No, hold on to the ball, big guy.
To that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Pocket breaking down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Whoa.
Incomplete and very lucky.
That should have been second.
They have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
On fourth down, going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. To the air, it's Ncaa. Released to the back. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break.
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
And the Trojans will have it first and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Oh, I missed that.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Williams. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory, and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Motion from the back. He might want another play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it'll be a short game. No need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep him in bounds. What a one-yard gain.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Pulls it in. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
Fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab. Stop. The marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Simpson. Steps away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Bernard. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He unleashes a long one. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And some people talk about being aggressive, and some people live aggressive. I mean, you got the lead, you're in the second half, your side of the field. A lot of people would say punt the football, continue to play defense, try to preserve the lead. They chose the aggressive route. Let's see what happens next.
Pulls it in. And that is how we will wrap this one up.
I didn't know.
You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Me and him had the same completion percentage. Same amount of TDs. It's just my problems on defense. Just get my defense better. Alright, check. Alright, check. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna start the show. Again later.